Hello friends and fellow flute enthusiasts, thanks so much for tuning in. Today's video is a little different. I have an influx of pre-owned flutes right now, close to 100 pre-owned flutes that have come in through our trade-in program, which if you're not familiar with, we do offer this as a service through Horizon's Flute Store. If you have flutes in your collection that you no longer play, or you just don't spend as much time with and you're ready to move on from them, we offer cash and credit offers to those who are looking to trade in those flutes. And that's how we acquired all the ones that are around me right now on a table. So today's video is different. Normally when we offer these flutes for sale, I do a little short video. That's where all those YouTube shorts come from. But today I have 20 here that I want to rehome this week, and making 20 videos to publish in a few days seems like a lot of extra work. So I thought it'd be cool just to do it this way, and we'll try this. I'm always about innovating and seeing how we can do things better and more efficient. So I'm going to call out the number. These numbers represent the number of flute that they are for available for purchase. Now, with these pre-owned flutes, a perk of being a Horizons Plus member to our school platform, our learning membership platform, is that these students who are active members in Horizons Plus get 48-hour access to these flutes before the general public. So we launch those on Friday around 10:50 Central, and then on Sunday with our newsletter, whatever is not sold yet becomes available to the public for purchase. The same applies to these flutes. And there's a wide variety of flutes here. So let's roll right into it. I'll tell you a little bit about the flute and then play it for you. First up, we have this. This is flute number 871. We put little tags on the back here so we can keep track of them. Number 871, this is David Night Eagle flute. It's in the key of E. It's made from cedar, and it has this carved wolf head on the end. Here's how it sounds dry. Okay. We're going to roll through these rather quickly. Next up, we have a McNeela. Where did I put the information on here? McNeela Irish flute. Now, this does come in 3 parts. It also has an adjustable mouthpiece here. So this end will slide back and forth, making it turnable, adjustable for neck position. This one does come in a hard case here, and it's nice and foam on the inside. A little manual comes with it as well. So here we go. This is number, gosh, I should have told you the number. I don't have it on the flute, I have it on the case. This is number 872. 872. Really beautiful flute. This is made from African blackwood. D major is the tuning. Moving along, we've got another odd flute. This is number 873. And those numbers represent the number. We started at 1 a couple of years ago. And so we have rehomed nearly 900 flutes. We're at 873 right here. This is a shakuhachi. This one is made from cherry. This is a B 2.1. Now, I am not much of a shakuhachi player. I don't know an incredible amount about the instrument as much as I do native flute. But this one does come in 2 pieces, so this will slide apart here. and here's how it sounds. Okay. Moving right along, we have 874. This is a flute made by Willow Creek or Peter Churcher. It's in the key of C, 440. This is made from epoxy. We carried these a number of years ago. These were our Radiance drone flutes. This was the Aurora model. Some of you may remember. Here's how it sounds. Okay, 874. Moving on to 875. I think I got them all in order here. This is a flute made by Mad Max. This is made from zebra wood. It's in the key of F sharp. This is number 875. Okay, moving along, 876. 876, this is from John Stillwell, Ancient Territories Flute. Has a nice little carved turtle here on top. This is one of his Sundance flutes in maple and cherry here. Little figure or a little curl to that maple as well. No wet out protection. Some of John's flutes come with that. This one does not. Here's how it sounds. Oh yeah, G, key of G, 440. Next up, we have 877. This is a Wood Sounds flute. This was a special flute for the, I believe it was for the Solstice Flute School. This one was the Radiance model, and it is made from, not Radiance, Resilience model. So this is Utah juniper. There is some copper inlay and some other stone inlay here as well. Really cool cocopelli here, reminiscent of the Solstice Flute School logo. This is in the key of A, 440. This one does also come with a bag, Wood Sounds bag. Next we have 878. This is a High Spirits flute made from Eastern Cedar. It's an F sharp 432. This is their earth tone model of flute. Okie dokie. Moving right along, 879. This is another Mad Max flute made from zebra wood, this time in the key of G. The one earlier was, I believe, in F sharp. This one's in G. And so here's how it sounds. Okay, we're about halfway there. Next we have 880. This one is made by Werner John. This is Flute Walker is what he goes by. It's a beautiful flute. It does have wet out protection under it, made from Eastern cedar. This is in the key of C 440. Here's how it sounds. And one note about this, it's a little bit of a chunky flute, but look how small the holes are. So this is promising for those who struggle with bass flutes for that reason, large holes. This one has relatively small holes. All right, 880. Moving on to 881. This one is one made by Billy Crowbeak, who passed away last year before. Time gets really fuzzy. Things happen very quickly. This one is in the key of A. It's made from poplar. And I have written on here that it is a warbler flute, and I'll explain what that is. Might need just a little bit of adjustment here. So here you can kind of see what it looks like. Kind of old school looking flute, a little bit more slender in design. So on a warbling flute, which is a characteristic that some really like, and people love to have at least one warbler flute in their collection. I'm going to push this forward just a little bit. When you hit that root note, that's not me making that oscillating sound with my breath. I do play with vibrato, but if I play straight into the flute with a little bit more volume, there it is. I needed to push the block forward just a little bit, and that gives you that warble effect. So that is 881. Moving on, we have another Wood Sounds flute. This is 882. This one is made from Osage orange. That's the type of wood. It's in the key of E. This is Brent's from his classic line, the Sunrise Classic Flute. And I will say on these flutes, Osage orange is a very heavy wood. So the balance point of this flute is kind of hard to find. There's a lot of weight right here with this block and this mouthpiece. It is a little bit more of a heavy flute than most. Here's how it sounds. It's in the key of E. Moving on, 883. Am I getting my numbers right? 882, 883. This is a high spirit flute. One that we see a lot in our industry. This is a very common flute. Key of A, this is their Sparrowhawk model made from Eastern red cedar in 440 hertz. Here's how it sounds. Next up, 884. This is kind of a unique flute. This one's made by Joe Lofton. It's in the key of C sharp, and I believe it's made from white oak. I need to double check on that, but I believe it's made out of white oak. His flutes kind of have this common characteristic throughout their design, and they're very flat in their appearance, an oval bore to the shape here, so flattened down, not a round bore like we're typically used to, which makes it quite comfortable to play, very flat on the top. This is a high C sharp Joe Lofton 884. Fun, but worn. Okay, next up we've got 885. This is a PVC flute, given the gray appearance. And again, don't pay mind to the painter's tape and the label we have on the back. This one's made by John Ellis of Turtle Mound Flute. These are his knockabout flutes, he calls them. Made from PVC, but also have a wood mouthpiece and block here. This one's in the key of A, 440. Here we go. Good one to go camping, hiking, all about, knockabout. All right, so here, next up, we have 886. This is a Pat Heron flute. You can always tell his flutes, they have a very unique design in that they're kind of chunky at the mouthpiece, almost baseball bat shaped. Kind of chunky at the beginning here, and then they slim down and kind of taper down to become more narrow here. This one is made from Spanish cedar. It's in the key of F sharp, 440. Here we go. We're nearing the end. We have 4 flutes to go. This is 887, and this is a very unique flute. You can kind of see the apparatus here on the side. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. This one's made by Dana Ross. This is in the key of C. Believe it or not, it looks like a much larger flute, mainly because this is attached here, but I'll show you what that does. Made from Eastern cedar, key of C, made by Dana Ross of Falcon Flutes. So one of the cool things about Dana's flutes is this apparatus on the side that he puts. And so right now I can play it end blown as a regular flute. The holes are in a straight line, so I can play it. This flute fits me fine to play as an end blown flute. very mellow sound, but you may find that you get a little kink right here in your wrist and kind of hyperextension here of your ring finger. So we take this plug out of the side, we put it in the top. So now we play here, and that brings us up. And now that wrist has gone from here to neutral position. I believe also you could take it from here. So if that one feels kind of weird and like you're kind of shrugging up to hold the flute, then you can relax a little bit and bring it down here. So really, ergonomics are beautiful on this flute for that reason. This is number 887. And speaking of ergonomics, another kind of rarity that has come into our field here is a really big flute by Pat Heron. Again, kind of the similar design that you saw with the smaller one. This is number 888, made from Eastern red cedar. This one has a few little scratches on it in the finish, but they're just kind of like right here on, you probably can't even see it. We'll have pictures up here. It is ergonomically placed for a right-handed flute player, meaning right hand on bottom. Cool feature about this, yes, it has the embouchure here, the side piece, but also has a thumb rest here, and it's padded, so it's really nice. So thumb rest here to help support some of that weight, and then playing here. So number 888, this is made by Pat Heron, made from Eastern cedar and Buckeye burl on the end caps. It's in the key of F sharp, F sharp. Pat does really nice work. That's not easy to come by. The next one is 889. This is a flute made by Southern Cross Flutes, and this was when Todd was making the flutes. This one is made from Red Beech. This is number 5 of 45 in that series, the Red Beech series. This one's in really great shape, key of G 440. Okay, and now we are down to the end. We have 890 is the number on this one. This is made by Elemental Flutes, Dustin Selva. This one is a Mayan Harmony drone flute made out of Eastern red cedar. And this one is in the key of D. The lower flute is D. The higher flute is A. I have a flute just like this, not made by Dustin Selva, but it's one of my favorite flutes, one of my favorite multi-chambered flutes to play. So I'm very familiar with this setup of flute. There are 2 thumb holes in the back here. So the D flute it's like the bottom 3 holes of a D flute, and you lift to get that 6 flat. And then the left hand would play just like the bottom 3 holes of an A flute and lift to get the 6 flat. So here's how they sound individually, and then I'll play a little bit on our way out today together. together. Play this flute all day long. Friends, thanks for sticking around. That's 20 pre-owned flutes. As I mentioned, we've got more pre-owned flutes coming in our program each and every day. Those YouTube shorts that you see are a result of that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you're interested in joining Horizons Plus to get access to these guys earlier than the public, great, let's talk. If you have a question about Horizons Plus learning, we do lots of online workshops. We do online courses, we do Zoom meetings, everything. There's so much in there to support you as a growing flute player. We have hundreds and hundreds of students in that platform already. We'd love to welcome you there. They would love to see you there as well. If you have questions about the pre-owned flute program, anything like that, feel free to drop that below. You can also visit us online, horizonsflutestore.com and horizonsfluteschool.com as well. Thanks so much. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, happy to help in any way that I can. My name's Johnny Lipford, and we'll see you in another video very soon. Take care, friends.